What on earth was with that statement on Friday Night Smackdown last week? Anyways, hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Daniel Ibarra and I am back. So a terrible statement happened on Smackdown last week. And also happening last week, John Cena has announced a tournament that he's not participating in. Anyways, and WWE's doing terrible from losing or releasing almost most of its current superstars. Anyways, my name is Daniel Ibarra, and today we're going to be talking about these three subjects. Let's begin. So, SmackDown just did the dumbest thing I ever seen on television. It's not like outright rage, it's not like something that would make you angry. It was mostly like a laugh out loud type of dumb that they did. They had a memorial service of a gingerbread man costume. And to be honest, yeah, this was actually terrible. It wasn't the song they used was the song that they used for the video package things with the AI stuff. It sounded like exactly about like that one song from South Park where they said well, they were trying to, the characters from South Park was trying to build a ladder to heaven to Yossi Kenny, and they played, a song, like that, it was like, where were you when you build a ladder to heaven, or something like that from South Park. That's the type of vibe I got when I listened to that song. But anyways, to be honest, the AI was terrible that they used, but it kind of fits. It was still kind of dumb because why would you put that in the very end of your show? No, seriously, why? It felt like something that you should have put in the beginning in the show than the end. Cody Rhodes interacting with young folks should have happened at the very end. Not gonna lie. Sorry. I was trying to say not gonna lie, but sorry. Anyways, let's compare this with other segments that we had in the past of WWE in the past few years. Undertaker's Memorial Service. That actually had a storyline behind it, and it happened in the very beginning of an episode of SmackDown back in 2010. And to make it better is that it had a lot of build-up, a lot of foreshadowing, and a lot of substance happening. It was telling us that that somebody accidentally defeated wanted the Undertaker banished from WWE, and they made a storyline about it, which actually makes sense. And plus, Undertaker was originally supposed to be a #1 contender in a fatal four-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship back in 2010. Yes, I'm aware that there was some questionable decisions, maybe they were originally supposed to turn Rey Mysterio heel, but since that Rey Mysterio was popularized, they couldn't pull the trigger on that. That is a possibility. But it still had substance. The story made sense when Kane won Money in the Bank and cashed it in to win the World Heavyweight Championship. And it had a questionable conclusion, but it still worked. Let's compare this with Randy Orton versus Wade Barrett. It was a no-holds-barred match on 2011. Randy Orton and Wade Barrett were going around the entire arena until Wade Barrett pushed Randy Orton down a flight of stairs. And Wade Barrett felt guilty about it and he ran off. That actually had substance going on. It was telling us that the rivalry of Wade Barrett and Randy Orton back in 2012 through 2011, from 2011 through 2012, is still happening. And we're going to continue it during the beginning of that year in 2012. I'd rather be watching everything that happens in the Attitude Era, like people getting hit by thumbtacks or tables or chairs or other types of items, or holding being held by milk that's don't Steve Austin starts spewing milk all over holding with a milk truck. Or Steve Austin beating up Booker T at a grocery store than watching whatever the snap of this is. Because this was actually it like I said, it's not like a type of bad that you get mad at. It's more like a laugh out loud type of bad. And to be honest, it kind of makes the United States Championship look bad as well. Because it doesn't really go anywhere with the storyline. The reason why it works because both Rey Mysterio and Kane were part of the story. Same thing with Jack Swagger. CM Punk, not really. He was more focused on fighting the Big Show during that time. And Drew McIntyre, I don't think Drew McIntyre was in that story, but it still worked. Anyways, this doesn't work at all. Sorry. Maybe it would have been a good decision if Sami Zayn was still the WWE United States Champion, or maybe don't take the belt off of Carmella Hayes. Anyways, meanwhile on Backlash, John Cena has just announced a tournament. He says that there's going to be a new tournament to determine the John Classic Championship, I think. There's probably going to be a new title belt. I have no idea. And he says whoever loses the match will still impede the match by the audience's vote. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all in my opinion. It should be like this. Whoever loses the match would compete in a loser's second chance match. That would make most sense. And to be honest, to have the audience vote to see who gets to come back into the tournament, or maybe that's decision, I don't know. I haven't seen Backlash. I only heard about this tournament on the news. But anyways, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I would like to see some wrestlers come back in this tournament. The only names that we have right now is Javon Evans and Solo Sikoa. As for the other participants, I have no idea. But, the reason why I go in this tournament because they also fought John Cena. During his, they fought in the John Cena tournament. And they also fought John Cena. But anyways, yeah, I wish this tournament was more worded helpfully or makes a little bit of sense. Like, is John Cena planning to give away his congratulations championship belt that Stephanie McMahon gave him back during in his 20th anniversary of being in the WWE back in, I want to say like 2018? Was it 2018? I think it was 2018. Anyways. But yeah. Who I want to win? I have no idea. But if I have to guess, I'm rooting for Solo. Yeah, it makes sense to have Solo win this thing. And plus, it would give his rivalries, the storyline that he's in, more depth. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, WWE has been releasing a lot of superstars lately. And this year, it's not looking so good. They have released not only minor talents, but major talents as well that are still in those storylines. Such as Kylie Zane, the Wyatt Six, and other sorts of superstars like Apollo Crews, and today they just released Angel and Boto, even though that they were in Monday Night Raw last night. Well, the reason why they keep on releasing all these minor and jobber superstars is because of budget cuts. That's what I hear from. But it doesn't make any sense. Maybe, even though that WWE is like $1 billion company, But it's not WWE's decision. It's TKO's decision. And TKO is doing a terrible job, and they are mostly greedy. And yes, I do believe that they need to leave Triple H alone for to stop butting on Triple H's decision makings in the WWE. But yeah, I'm a little bit I was a little bit disappointed that Dwight Assist got fired because they were in the storyline. Actually, half of the MFTs are on, which is JC Mateo and Talatanya. And Talatanya hasn't stayed in the WWE for like a year. He's been staying there for like before his 1 year run in the WWE, so he only stayed there for like 11 months. And some of these decisions are really dumb. And to make matters worse, they're making a storyline about it with Joe Hendry and Logan Paul. I understand, and yes, I also want Logan Paul to be fired in the WWE as well, but wrong place, wrong time, guys. Seriously. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure we're gonna fire him after he relinquishes the one half of the Monday Night Raw World Tag Team Championships, or the WWE World Tag Team Championships, because I hate Logan Paul. Logan Paul sucks. Anyways, we hope you enjoy these news stories of what's happening in WWE. Like I said, if you like any of these segments or these stories, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. It's just that these are my opinions. Like, for example, if you like the gingerbread memorial service, that's fine. I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm just gonna agree to disagree. Yeah, agree to disagree, and I'm gonna be fine by your decisions. But anyways, it's just my opinions, and some of these stories are mostly true, and some of them are not. But anyways, yeah, I hope you have an amazing day today. And next time, I'm going to be talking about My Little Pony. Yeah, it's been a while. You can't speak today. Sorry about that, guys. What am I going to be talking about based on My Little Pony? Easy. We haven't heard anything about the new movie that's coming out, so let's talk about those fan fictions. Yes, there's a lot of My Little Pony fan fiction, and yeah. Anyways, always be a champion. Oh yeah, Flash in Italy is coming up, so expect a prediction videos for that for coming up, and I'm not going to be doing predictions videos for Saturday night's main event anymore. Only on the major pay-per-views. So, yeah, Saturday night's main event. I'm not going to be predicting Saturday night's main event anymore. So yeah, only the pay-per-views, because Saturday night's main event feels like a house show. Anyways, always be a champion. I'm out, and yeah, bye.